Hey. It's NBA time. Our first official, would you call this a blockbuster trade? I don't know. I think I would call it a blockbuster trade, but it's the first official blockbuster trade of the 2020 offseason. So, if I can pull up my source, OKC has traded Chris Paul to Phoenix for Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, Ty Jerome, Jalen, I don't know how to say his last name. Jalen LeCue, and draft compensation. So, we're going to be doing a Phoenix Suns. I know you probably thought I was going to say OKC, but no, we're going to be doing a Phoenix Suns rebuild. All right, so this isn't the official trade, but with 2K, I mean, you can't send money over. You just can't send money between teams. So the contracts didn't really match up perfectly, and they didn't accept the trade anyway. So this trade, I'm going to be doing all the same pieces on the Phoenix Suns side. The Oklahoma City Thunder have to give up Nerlens Noel, Isaiah Robbie, and Dort. So they're only not really players they care about. So we're going to override that trade, and we're going to look at this team now. All right, so they have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Bridges Johnson, and DeAndre Ayton. Off the bench, they have Aaron Bays, Nerlens Noel, Frank the Tank, and Dort. Now, this trade, I'm going to say Phoenix, they got finessed. They gave up a 24-year-old Kelly Oubre Jr. and a young Ty Jerome for a 35-year-old Chris Paul who's nearing the end of his contract. Is he not? Where's his contract? Yes, he has a player option next year. So he might not even stay with the team next year. He could opt out of that contract. Wait a minute. Is that why they did it? Because I think Kelly Oubre Jr. is under contract for a couple more years. And so are all the other players. So did they do this just to free up some cap space for the 2021 free agency? If that's what they did, then okay, maybe it wasn't that bad of a trade. But for the time being, it's looking like they got finessed by the Oklahoma City Thunder. But my job is to not talk about how they got finessed. My job is to help this team win an NBA championship. So I don't even know where to start off. I know these three players, they're safe. No one else on this team is safe. No one. All right, so right here we're going to be moving Aaron Baines and Mikal Bridges for Mitchell Robinson and Elfrid Payton. I'm doing that because we need a power forward, and either DeAndre Ayton goes up to... Oh, my controller is spazzing. My controller was just spazzing. DeAndre Ayton goes up to an 88 as a power forward. What does Mitchell Robinson go up to? He goes up to an 85. So low-key, Mitchell Robinson isn't even safe because Mitchell Robinson can get flipped right away. He can get flipped with... Actually, no, we're going to keep Mitchell Robinson for a little bit. DeMarcus Cousins is in free agency, and we're going to bring him to the team. So now we can move. We have some assets to flip. Do we want to have Mitchell Robinson run the center position for us, or do we want to use that high trade value to package him with like a... I know I did this before already, but now I'm kind of back to it. Do we want to package him with like a Frank, or do we want to package him with Cam Johnson? Oh, their contracts are small. They have really puny contracts. But this could get us somebody. Yes, De'Aaron Fox. That is lovely. I think that's the trade that we're going to do. Wow, they're really going to give up De'Aaron Fox? You sickos. You don't deserve De'Aaron Fox. You do not deserve De'Aaron Fox. He can go to small forward. He can go to shooting guard. And this starting five just got a whole lot better. Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and DeMarcus Cousins. Like, come on. Like, I do this. I'm goated. Okay? You can just say it. Just say what it is. I didn't flip this team around already. 2K is such a bad game, but we love them for that very reason. We're getting Mitchell Robinson back, and then we're also getting Rashawn Holmes. So, Mitchell Robinson, I'm going to put him back as center. Or can I just keep flipping Mitchell Robinson? Because that seems like the move, to just keep flipping Mitchell Robinson. We could just package Mitchell Robinson with Frank Kaminsky, throw in a first-round pick, and then get something great. All right, so right here, I'm thinking more of bench security than a starting five. So we're going to be getting Tyler Hero. He can be our backup shooting guard. We did just lose a center. So our starting center is Rashawn Holmes, but our bench is looking nice. And with my luck, I'm going to be able to flip two other players to get Mitchell Robinson back. All right, so right now I'm running low on picks, and that's never really a good thing. So I'm going to be trading Dort and campaign for a pick. And who was that I traded for? I don't even know who I traded for. I just really wanted the pick. I think that was Dwayne Dedman. No, DeAndre Dembry. Okay, well, he's going to be getting moved off the team quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, so right here we're going to be trading Rashawn Holmes with Willie Hernangomez and the 2022 first-round pick for Jared Allen and Joe Harris. That's just increasing our bench depth, and now we actually have a decent starting center. So off the bench, we have Tyler Hero, Elfrid Payton, Joe Harris, and I think I like to, I love to run my 8-man rotations, so I'm not even really tripping over not having a center come off the bench. Am I tripping about that or not? No, I'm not. We can just make DeAndre Ayton secondary position the center and then make Jared Allen secondary position power forward. Boom. We're done. All right, so we're giving up the last of our assets to try to get Dwight Howard, and Dwight Howard is a valuable asset. Right. Dwight Howard, he's a valuable asset for that team. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see. Can I just get him if I throw in a first? Really? Y'all don't want... Okay, I was about to say, I'm throwing in a first-round pick to get Willie Cauley-Stein. Now, stop it. All right, so now Willie Cauley-Stein is our starting center. No, he is not. Do we want him to be our starting center and then just have Jared Allen come off the bench? No, we don't. So that's the team. All right, so we're not playing that bad, but it came to my realization that having De'Aaron Fox run small forward probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. I mean, not De'Aaron Fox. Having Devin Booker run small forward, probably not the smartest thing. Illegal trade. Oh, add exception. Okay. I was going to say, what? This is a trade finder trade, my boy. But now we can actually have Devin Booker play shooting guard. And now we have Brandon Ingram as our small forward. So, I'm going to do that. And then they still, why? Why do you want to start Willie Cauley-Stein so bad? So bad. Just stop. Just stop it. Okay, so by the looks of it, Jared Allen and DeAndre Ayton, they are not going to re-sign next season. So if we don't win a championship this year, I don't know if I wanted to. I really wanted to make this a simulate until they get a chip, but it might just end up being a 1-year rebuild because they don't want to stay on this team. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything of value from them by trading them because their contracts are so John Collins. But no. I want to keep this team intact. So I'll just simulate. I want to keep the main 3 intact. So I'll just simulate and hopefully we can win the chip this year. All right, so at the end of this season, LeBron does win MVP, averaging 34 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists, 1.5 steals and 1 block, shooting 56% from the field, 71% from the free throw line, and 44% from 3. Why is LeBron's free throw percentage so god-awful? He could literally be 50, 40, 90 in every video I do with him winning MVP. But his free throw percentage just messes it up. And then I don't think we have anybody, but we went 58 and 24. So, I mean, we ain't that bad. And Chris Paul made an all defensive team. I thought he made an all NBA team for a second, but no, he made an all defensive team. And we were the 2nd seed in the West. They went from not making the playoffs to being the 2nd seed in the West. So let's look at some of the stats. Devin Booker did his thing, averaging 25 points, shooting 50, 40, 90, hopefully. Yes, sir, 50, 40, 90. Brandon Ingram came in, averaging 21. DeAndre Ayton. Everybody. Tyler Hero off the bench, averaged 15 points. That's great. Jared Allen, double-double machine. And they wanted to start Willie Cauley-Stein over him? What? Get out of here. We're going up against the Utah Jazz, who have basically the same team. Did they add Mike Conley? Or was Mike Conley always played there? I don't know. But we win game 1. 2-0. I think we're going to sweep them. Please. No, 2-1. And I'm all over the place. 3-1 and 4-1. Move on to the second round, going against the Los Angeles Clippers, who kept their team intact. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Lou Will, Marcus Morris, and Montrezl Harrell. I'm a little scared about this team, but we win game 1, up 2-0. We take the 3-0 advantage, and we're going to sweep the Clippers. Wow. The Clippers cannot make it past the second round. We're not going to sweep them, but we're going to gentlemen sweep them. The Clippers can't make it past the second round, and we don't even have to go against the Lakers. We have the 4th seeded Golden State Warriors with Steph and Clay. Who did they pick up? No one. And they don't have Draymond. They don't have Draymond. So simulate game 1, we win. Game 2, if we make it out the West, I think we have the chip. Yeah, I think we have the chip if we make it out the West. Oh, but we're going up against Giannis. We're going up against Giannis and the boys. Okay, this could be a good matchup. First game, we win. Really, I did this in 1 year. 1 year rebuild. 3-0 and 4-0. Look, okay, look at this. Hold up. If you have not liked the video up until this point, I just took the Phoenix Suns and brought them to a championship and won a championship with the Phoenix Suns in 1 year. Like the video. Like the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Devin Booker is your MVP, and if you did, please. I don't know how I always mess up my intros, but I do. If you enjoy, feel free to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace out.